fans. Hey, that's me. Today I'm with Jeremiah Plunkett.
Yellow again, everybody. Jeremiah Plunkett and Quentin Charisma. Once again, we are smack dab along ringside and ready to go with another big week of the Territorial Rasslin Review podcast. Quentin, how you doing, my friend?
All I gotta say is sloppy jokes.
Oh man, we do not need to go into any more of that.
There you go.
Gross. Yeah. Oh man, it's been quite the week. Hey, how's the roads up there?
That little slick this morning, but
Not
the
that
main
bad
roads are
though.
fine. A little ice, but by the time this morning they were really slick. But by about 10 o'clock, the main roads are fine.
Yeah.
But the main roads and interstate were real slick this morning. So.
Yeah, we had that big for those not in the area who don't know what we're talking about. We had a big cold front come through that brought a lot of rain, and for some places ice and snow. And I know my friends in Cincinnati got hit pretty bad. Like Cincinnati's pretty ugly, or was yesterday anyway.
We got ice and then like just a spit of snow on top of the ice. So
yeah, we just got more rain. My front yard is soup. We've gotten so much rain. It never has time to dry out.
Yeah.
And it just stays this really gross mud that I've almost fallen, I think, 3 times this week walking outside.
You got no stepstones or anything?
After this winter, I barely have gravel. Because just between...
Go
to
Lowe's and get you some stepping stones.
But like just between all the rain and then or when it snowed and then all that would melt and wash away. Mm-hmm. It's washed so much of our gravel away. And I've got a 600-foot driveway. Gravel's expensive.
I know. It's going to be a little... income tax time's coming up, so there you go.
That's exactly what the return's going to.
I'll say it's worth it. Oh, I remember yesterday what I'm talking about. I'm going to say something real fast. Last week you asked me about the worker with the cast iron stomach.
Yeah.
And I said James Murray.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get no heat started and say, oh, he's talking about you on a podcast. The whole thing was, I like James. The whole thing was back, 20 years ago, whatever it was, in Gallatin, Tennessee. He changed his gimmick. I didn't know he changed his gimmick. I don't sit around and do stuff to people's music and gimmicks, So, so I didn't know, but he had this new little chest protector thing, and it was supposed to be steel or iron. I guess I don't know what it was, but
it was Iron Man James Murray. Wasn't that the gimmick?
It was that before that, so I guess I don't. Anyway, I'm hitting him and everything, and I'm not selling it. And he's like, "When are you selling it?" I was like, "I didn't know. You should have told me before we went out there."
He wanted you to sell the punching the chest protector.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Was it okay? A couple issues with that. Was it a legitimate metal chest protector?
I don't remember.
I'm saying when you looked at it, did it look like metal?
I can't remember. I don't remember really what it looks like.
I assumed, because I've heard this story before, and I always assumed he had a catcher's chest protector or a bulletproof vest on.
I can't remember. There's some kind of thing he had on. He had it on fixed up. It looked nice and everything, but I didn't know. He should, but he was green. He didn't know supposed to tell people that, I've got a gimmick here. But yeah, so I didn't want people that was the inside joke of that it wasn't I was knocking him or nothing.
Yeah, my gimmicks I don't sell or lose. So let's be sure to get the gimmick over. Yeah. I don't sell or lose or bump or bump. I wanted to add that. That's my evolution of the gimmick as I get older. I add bump to that.
There you go. But I just want to, in case somebody was listening and said, "Well, he's shooting," he's talking bad about it. No, it wasn't. It was something.
You were talking about the situation. You weren't talking about.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I just want to clear that in case how people say something like he's putting you down, So yeah, I just want to clear the air.
I wish I could have cleared the air earlier. Anyway.
Oh Lord. Oh, one more thing before we get started. I know how we can get popular with this podcast.
Is something we need to talk about on the air?
Yeah. If Spotify don't take Joe Rogan off, we're going to take ourselves off Spotify.
Oh my God!
Hey, it's got everybody else that's 40 years out of the loop talked about. People talked about in
I don't know
45
what you're
years.
talking about. Like, I canceled Spotify just so I could go listen to my old Neil Young albums in peace.
But I'm just saying, it's like we're gonna get Spotify ultimatum. Take this podcast off, or Joe Rogan's podcast, one or the other. Like I said, nobody's talked about Joni Mitchell in 45 years. So, ain't that her name, Joni Mitchell?
I don't know who Joni Mitchell is.
Yeah, she's from the
and then like Bruce Springsteen's guitarist or something said something.
Oh yeah, I think he did too. Yeah, and was it the David Crosby? And they said he don't even own the rights to his music. But hey, we can get some recognition.
Well, heck, I don't want to get too political, but like I just it's so dumb. I watched a what is it? White House press conference with what's her name, Jen Psaki or whatever.
Psaki.
And somebody asked her if they thought Spotify was doing enough by putting the warning in front of any podcast where they cover COVID. And she's like, I think they should do more. And I'm like, when people first started talking about censorship, like not ever, but like recently, like I remember when they first started bringing up, it was when people were saying hateful stuff. And part of me was like, yeah, I don't think people should be allowed to just spew all kinds of hate. Like maybe that should be censored. But that's stupid. God, it's such a mess.
When you start censoring something, it's just gonna keep going and going. That's why don't censor anything. If you don't like it, don't listen. Because once you start censoring, it's just gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse. But yeah, I just want to say I want to make a joke about it. That's all
no. Listen, like it was first off, really good joke, hilarious. I will probably come up with a picture and post it like if you don't take Joe Rogan down, like so look for that. That may be the title of this podcast. The Spotify ultimatum. But no, I've just been listening to a lot of news here lately about it, and it's just like it sickens me, really.
And one ear not the other, because it's
and I'm a religious Joe Rogan listener for the most part. There's sometimes I'll listen and I'm like, this is boring. But that's the thing, he interviews everybody. He interviews comedians, doctors.
He's everywhere.
Skydivers. If you're interested, he'll listen to you.
Yeah.
And he's also one who, if he said something wrong on the podcast and somebody shows him proof,
as I say, he'll go back and admit it.
Like last week, he tweeted him being corrected on something, and then he tweeted, well, here's why I thought this. And it was the document that he read that made him believe that. Yeah. And he goes, but I got better information, so I was wrong. Who else does that in this day and age?
Yeah, I was like, I don't work for you, censor somebody that does that to themselves.
It's so he's the last person in media that needs to be censored.
Yeah, exactly.
The last person, because he's like the only person who doesn't have a leaning either way. You know why? Because he's so stupid rich that nothing affects him.
He's stupid stoned.
Depending on the podcast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I watch some of those where he just has his buddies on. Oh dear. Oh dude, no. The one with Snoop Dogg.
Well, good grief.
Well, they're smoking weed together, and Snoop's fine. And at one point, Joe goes, "I've never been this stoned before." Like, just looks at Snoop and goes, "I've never been this stoned before." Snoop's like, "Oh man, come on."
That's like that's a couple weeks ago. I was watching an episode of Ridiculousness, and man, Rob Dyrdek was high as could be. You could tell he was. I mean, you can tell. Stilo on there. He's on there quite a few times. You tell he's high. But this is the first time I've seen Dyrdek, and you could tell he was so high. I was like, dang.
I think today I was watching Pat McAfee. That's another thing I watch pretty religiously. And I was watching Pat McAfee, and he's interviewing Ian Rappaport. And at one point, it goes from the split screen view to just Ian Rappaport.
Mm-hmm.
And like Ian's talking, and you hear a slight inhale. And then it goes back to the double view,
mm-hmm.
and McAfee's sitting there, and then all of a sudden his eyes get really big, and he looks around, and everybody else in the studio starts laughing, and Ian has no idea what's going on. and I'm seeing his hand, and his hand's cupped over, and I've caught him doing this before, like where they're coming back from break, and he like has a little vape pen in his hand, and he's trying to fade it. So I think he's like, "Hey man, go to the single shot. I'm gonna." And then like when it goes back, he's like, "Oh God, that hit me hard."
Oh man! All right, we can get back. We can get on the matches. I had to reboot this thing twice. All right.
This is the podcast where we talk about other podcasts that we enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to do that. We're going to get back on track, and we're going to try to stay on track. And that won't last too long, but we're going to try. So without further ado, you went first last time. I went first this time, or am going first this time. That was bad English. My match is brought to you on YouTube by our friends over at the Squared Circle Network, who I am using too much of and may need to go to somebody else after this one. It is Harley Race versus Dick the Bruiser from WWA All-Star Championship Wrestling.
All right.
So, guys, if you can get that set at home, we'll give you a moment. And Quentin, are you all set and got it 000'd out?
Yeah, I'm ready to roll.
All right. Thank you to our friends at Squared Circle Network. We are going to hit play in 3, 2, 1. Play. All right. So this is my favorite Harley Race entrance robe or entrance jacket.
The Dick the Bruiser not wear nothing out.
I guess
I don't need no robe. I don't need a jacket.
Is he older here?
Yeah, he's old there. What year was this?
I don't know. But I just I remember you see some pictures of him where he was like massive.
Yeah, Harley had the belt. Did you notice if he had it?
He didn't have it when he undid his jacket and threw his arms up. So
okay.
But Dick used to be like really massive, right?
Yeah, he's in his 50s here, I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is he going? Oh
my God!
They like takeover.
I think Harley might be calling this match. I haven't watched a lot of Dick the Bruiser matches. Now I've seen Bruiser and Crusher versus people, and he never did a flying headlock takeover. No,
they just punch and kick and brawl. It's just a brawl. It's a Bruiser, a brawler.
What was the Bruiser's finish?
I have no idea.
I know.
Punch to the face.
What do you say?
Punch to the face.
Well, I mean, Crusher's was that bolo punch, right? Like it was like that weird underhook punch. It was ugly. I remember seeing that.
Oh, that looked good.
Yeah. Oh, and the cell job.
Whoa. Harley's like, I'm gonna punch him. Yeah, he's selling it good. Did this say, you know where this was at? I know it was Bruiser's promotion, but did it have a city on it?
It actually has nothing in the.
I want to look it up on Cage Match or data.
Yeah.
There we go. Test of strength. I thought Bruiser was fixing to do something there for a minute. He's hopping around like he's wanted to, didn't he?
Yeah, but not very mobile. There we go. A little headlock action.
There we go. You want to shoot him off? Little punches to the gut and the kidney there. Oh, that didn't. I don't know what that was. That was ugly.
Dick the Bruiser, not very known for
headlock takeover.
His technical expertise.
Punch it, get it again. Well, they got to where they need to be. Just getting there wasn't too pretty, but
man, Bobby Heenan did not like Dick the Bruiser.
That's what I heard. Didn't he treat him really bad, didn't he? Early in his career.
Apparently, yeah. Apparently treated him really crappy.
No. Oh, are you gonna punch him? Did you see how he put his finger up?
Yeah, I was like, no.
That was funny. We got him back to the ropes. He's not letting go of the headlock. He keeps switching sides.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Have you?
Yeah, it's just a real neat old timer thing.
Yeah. Oh, did he headbutt him?
Yeah, he did. Harley had the best headbutts.
There he goes. Boom. Oh, he's headbutting him to the back of the head and neck area. I like that. That's neat. Something different, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, nice punch.
Was Dick your favorite bruiser?
Oh.
Who's your favorite bruiser?
Oh, here we go. Is it a pile driver? Dang. Oh, that was safe. I can't be getting pile driver in 3 minutes of the match? Oh, he kicked out.
It was Harley though. That was just another move for Harley.
Yeah, but the time period though, that was a big move. Oh, nice.
It depends on the territory though.
I guess that's true.
Because I would watch Harley actually in St. Louis, and he'd just do a pile driver, whatever happened. But you go down to Memphis, it was over.
Well, it was illegal on Tennessee.
Well, I
like these elbows. Oh, look at those elbows that drops the top of the head. I like those.
I feel like the South was really big on the pile driver, and that's why we think about it like we do, because that's what we're raised on.
Yeah. Was that a shot to the throat?
I think that was the old Saba to the throat.
It was. Oh, he's going outside. He's going to chuck him over the road. Oh, gosh. Oh, that was kind of. Posted him. Oh, Harley's going to get him some.
Man, you notice how much better this match got once, Dick the Bruiser got off offense?
Yeah, when he stopped trying to wrestle. He's going to post. Oh, dude, there was no hands on that. Did you see that?
No, Harley would just headbutt things.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, but that looked really, like he really got some, So we're going to get a count out. Okay. I was like, surely not a count out.
I did not pre-watch this, so I hope there's not a crap finish. But...
Well, it don't matter.
All right. Here goes. Love it.
The headbutts.
Falling headbutt.
You give me another one? Yep, there he goes. Sizing him up. Boom. Go for the cover? No. Oh, big stomp to the chest. Did you climb it up?
I always thought it's funny that like all these guys.
He's going to the top. Yep, here he goes. Oh, he's going to slam him. He's going to catch him, slam him. Oh, piss.
Now we're going to see the top rope headbutt.
He was going for it, but.
All these guys say they took the diving headbutt from Harley, but like they never did. Harley did it safe for both him and the other guy.
Yeah.
But then you had Benoit, who had 40,000 concussions because he led with
There's the
head.
hump cell. See the hump
God,
cell?
I love the hump cell. It's so funny.
Was he dancing? He rope open.
It's over.
Old trap hold.
Yeah, double trap claw. It's over. Harley don't do enough shrugs to survive that.
What's he doing? I can't move, ref.
Got the nose.
What's he doing now? He just kind of sitting.
He had a trap claw and a chin.
Okay, needed the back. Slam his head again. There goes Hump. He humping. Little hump cell. I love it. Ooh. And if he don't roar back. Is that Cornette? That's Jim Cornette.
Oh my God, it is.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
He's taking pictures.
So this would have had to be in Indiana.
Yeah, it's probably Indianapolis. That was the main town.
Yeah, because I'm sure he did, because Cornette didn't travel too far to take pictures.
No. Big slam. Here goes another headbutt. Nobody home. Boom. I love that little flop over sail there. Harley's selling the head.
Dick the Bruiser set up like the Undertaker.
That's all I'm saying. That's where they got that from. Oh, he's getting up. Oh, here he comes.
The referee tucking in his shirt.
Oh, that
was the worst double down ever.
No, mine usually was the worst, but that was pretty close.
That one made no sense. It's just like, I'm going to run into you.
Harley can't stand selling. Yeah, but Bruiser just kind of, he hit and then kind of just, then he waited for Harley to bump, then he bumped. It didn't make sense. Uh-oh, we'll get a headbutt. Nope. Oh, now I wish I would have showed the height of that. He looked like he had some height on that elbow. He's got him covered, ref.
Oh, this ref does that slap the mat, check the shoulder, slap the mat, check the shoulder.
I think Bruiser's blowed up. Oh, big suplex.
I do too.
Oh, boom. 1, 2. Kicks out. I think he's blowed up.
I mean, he barely rolled to get out of the way of the elbow.
Oh, somebody's putting the boots to Harley down there. Who is that? Some blonde-headed dude. It looked like he's putting the boots to him. Or he might just be doing security. And just move people out of the way.
I don't think he's putting the boots to him because Harley would kill him.
Yeah. I think he was just security getting people back, I think. Oh, he's going to miss on the head. Oh, headbutt on the floor and he missed.
Is that Heenan?
No, that's not Heenan. Is it? I can't tell.
Heenan had Oh, man. Well, I did it again. I'm sorry. Dang it. I'm very bummed on that, man.
Well, we got no finish, man. What the smokes?
I hope we find this on Cage Match and it says count out and it's like right then.
That might have been Heenan. I don't know. It's hard to really tell. Man.
Oh yeah, no, I'm super bummed on that.
It's all right though. I mean, it happens. That's the thing. We don't want to really watch the match.
Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, 100%. That's the thing. It's like,
yeah,
we try not to watch them.
Okay, I found another one. This match I'm gonna see. No, it's the same match. It's square circle. Dang. Oh, that sucked. Oh well.
I'm trying to see here.
Still trying to look it up. See what
rivals. Oh, I guess I didn't consider Dick the Bruiser a rival.
No, but the way he looked, I'm thinking late 80s.
And you know what? On Cage Match, I put in WWA, and only 3 matches come up with Harley, and it's 2 in 82 and 1 in 89. This is going to be another match that didn't really happen.
That's what I'm. Well, it might have been 82 then. Who knows?
Wait, but these are Harley Race defeating Bobby Golden and Harley Race defeating Bobo Brazil.
Yeah, find another one.
and 89 was beating the Russian Brute.
Russian Brute. Oh yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna check one more thing here. See if I can.
I said, it sucks, but hey, it happens. Because like I said, we don't want to see the finish of these matches. We're watching them as they go, so it's gonna happen.
I'm trying to find it. I hate it. I hate it. But you're right. That was probably Indianapolis.
Yeah, because that was his main town.
But the problem
is Cornette being there. Is Indianapolis from Louisville is what, 2 hours?
Yeah.
An hour and a half maybe.
Yeah.
So he only went to Memphis for like special occasions until later on, but in the 70s he would only go to Memphis on special occasions, and he did Louisville, Evansville, and what was that other spot show they did? Madisonville, I think it was.
What's the other site that you said that I should check?
WrestlingData.com, Wrestling Database.
Yeah, because I think it has better search guides for matches.
It's weird because some stuff, like I said, I can find stuff sometimes on Wrestling Data, and sometimes it won't be on Cage Match. And sometimes I find stuff on Cage Match and not on Wrestling Database. WrestlingData.com. I call it Wrestling Database. That's what people call it. Used to call it on the board gimmick.
Yeah, it's just I know it wasn't giving me anything I could really search for matches, like where I could just narrow it down to just WWA and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that Wrestling Data will allow me to do that a little bit better. Okay, I've got it narrowed down to that. Trying to see if I can find could be 82. The only one it's showing with him and Dick the Bruiser is 82. It's crap. Hold on. Okay. It's July 10th, 1982 at Market Square Arena. Dick the Bruiser versus Harley Race ended without a winner as a double disqualification. So likely right after what we saw.
Yeah.
It ended.
It's the Market Square.
At least that's what I'm going to tell myself.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense that it's a big show with Market Square Arena, the big arena, big building, and Cornette's there. And I want to say the guy beside him is George, not the top of, how you say it? George the top of.
I want to listen to you try to say it a little bit more.
George the Topolapa?
George Neapolitan?
There you go. I like the ice cream, huh?
Yeah, George Natal. Now I can't say it.
Yeah, I got you messed up.
Is it Napolitano? Yes, Napolitano.
Okay. But I think
I kept trying to say Natalapano.
He's the name. I think he was the guy. Looked like it was the one beside Cornette. So for him to come that far from he stayed on the East Coast a lot.
Yeah.
So for him to had to be a big show.
Well, and that may have been like one of the only meetings between Dick the Bruiser and Harley ever.
Well, probably.
So that may be what brought him in.
Or if it ain't been many.
And then after watching it, we know why.
Oh well, it happens.
Well, hope your match has a finish.
I do too. I don't think the quality of mine's gonna be that good. Some of this early '80s, late '70s, early '80s. All Japan's hit or miss on quality sometimes. Oh, excuse me. Whew.
Okay, so this is from All Japan?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you want me to do the intro for it?
Does your show a date? Mine just says 1981.
Yeah, that's all mine shows too. We can look it up as well. But the match is brought to us by the 78888. It's Mil Mascaras. Huh? Yes, the 7 is spelled out.
Yeah.
And the match is Mil Mascaras versus Gypsy Joe. Apparently for the IWA Heavyweight Championship, Star 1981.
Is that a Mexican title?
That's kind of what I'm wondering. And so I think after the match we're gonna, because I am gonna look this up on Wrestling Database.
Yeah. Look at all of them,
and look a little bit about the belt because I'm not sure because there was IWA Puerto Rico.
That was long after that was late 90s.
Yeah, because IWA came up like you said later to
IWA opposition. Japan, IWA Puerto Rico, and
yeah, that was all later.
Yeah, it's all
maybe it's IWA Mid South. Maybe Ian was running back in 1981.
There you go. Oh, that's funny.
But all right, if you are ready, you 000 out and ready to go.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna hit play in 3, 2, 1, play.
All right, got 2 announcers. Oh, we got some flower girls in there.
Yeah, we got Sailor Moon and the Sailor Scouts in the ring.
Who?
It's an anime reference. As soon as I said it, I'm like, Quentin's not going to get this.
Yeah. All right, who's coming out first? Man, I've been trying to figure out that song. You can't hear it. The song that Mascaras comes out to in this time period. It's like an old disco song, and I've been trying to figure it out forever, and I can't figure it out.
Well, all those guys back in like All Japan in the early days had some weird like disco music.
But I've heard that before though, and he's getting mugged, doesn't he?
Have you heard Harley's music from All Japan?
I'm sure I have.
Oh man, it's like a sweet funky disco beat.
Hold on. That belt, does it have a big eagle on a side plate? Oh, what's Joe got? He's got a hatchet or something. What the crap is that?
That's a machete.
Yeah, machete. That's what it is. Machete. Hey, you'll sell for me.
Yeah. Joe's the original machete.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you ever saw that movie. That movie's rad.
No.
Machete with Danny Trejo. Oh, it's so good.
Flowers, or you chop them up. Yeah, look at the side plates on that belt, dude. It's like a normal, it's the size of a main plate. You see it?
Oh my God.
Did you see how big it was?
Yeah.
Joe looks like he's ready to kill him already. He's not letting that. He's dropping that machete, is he?
I wouldn't either.
While we're doing the old reading of the scroll there. Look at that side plate. It's huge.
Dude, it's insane.
That's bigger than most people's main plate in this time period.
Hey, are you sure this is all Japan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, show the side plates. Come on. Oh, man. You got to fold it up. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, look at that. Oh, we're here for a glance. He still hasn't dropped that machete.
Sorry.
Oh,
Mascares hasn't taken off his. I think he's wearing an entrance mask.
I think he's off when he announces him, don't he?
They haven't announced him yet.
That's what he's doing right now. They had to read that big old scroll thing first. Looks like he's going to murder him already. This is funny. Yeah, there it goes. Well, there it goes. That's like they threw it out in the crowd. Look at them fighting for it. Dang. He's trying to put the machete down. Look, the ref. He's not want to look. Oh man. It's gonna be clips. Son of a biscuit lips. Oh, Joe's working the arm. Versus him out. Uh-oh.
That was so good.
Joe just staring him down, wasn't he? Dropped the hole. I assume he's got a chin lock. Well.
Yeah, he's got the.
Joe's biting him. Joe biting him?
Yep.
Joe's biting him. He was biting him. That's one way to get out of it, ain't it? Oh, he's biting him again. I think he is. Yeah. He's biting his hand.
Hope he's really biting him. Getting Mel to sell.
Yeah. Whoa. Is he going to go? Is he going to go? He's milking it. Whoa.
I like that, by the way.
He's biting him now. Look, he's biting Joe. He's biting Joe's hand. Joe's really selling it, is he? But he's not. Oh, poke the eye. Another poke the eye. Oh, poke the eye, poke the eye, poke the eye. I don't know, man. Oh, look at Joe. Oh, Joe ain't letting him look. Did you see that?
Yeah, these guys aren't cooperating very well, I don't think, unless that's just how they laid out the match.
I figured this was going to happen. I figured this was going to happen. He missed it by a mile on that punch. Did you see that?
Yeah, it wasn't the best.
He's going to give Joe a backdrop because Joe loves them backdrops. No, flying burritos. That's a finish. Well,
yeah, it was. Flying cross. Well, no. Was it the flying cross chop?
It's crossbody off the top. Never mind. Crossbody off the top. I'm sorry.
Somebody else used the flying cross shot for a finish. I thought.
Can't remember. Oh, whoopsie man. Use another one. Boom.
The way Joe's working and like just kind of going through the motions, I really kind of feel like he didn't want to. Is this 2 out of 3 falls? I guess.
I hope because did you have an ad popping up?
I do not.
Okay, I got an ad, so pause it.
Okay.
Dadgummit.
That's fine. It happens.
Why do you get? I got one you didn't. All right, I'm gonna hit skip. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, not okay. Is he on the turnbuckles and Joe's coming at him?
Yep.
Okay.
So I want to know what the heck's up with.
Oh gosh! He just kicked him right in the mouth. Did you see that?
Oh good God! No, I was a little bit behind you, but I just saw it. Oh my God!
You mean to pause mine for a second?
No. I should be caught up now.
Oh, look at them nice hip throws there.
Yeah, that's a hip toss right there.
Yeah. Oh, what's he going here? Oh, Joe. Oh.
That's
you got him covered.
That's a pin and a sugar stretch.
Yeah. Joe's in the ropes. Joe he's not one to sell for. He's getting right up, don't he?
I'm wondering if Joe just didn't want to work with Mill at all.
I don't think well, they said a lot of people didn't want to. Nice shot. Here's a chop. Oh, give him a big chop. So you're going to give him some more chops. Chop him up. Headbutt.
Digging in the eyeballs.
Yeah, thumbs in the eyes. Ooh.
So I've been trying to say this, but we keep getting distracted. What's up with his tight mask combination?
They don't match.
No, not at all. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well,
green and red on the bottom, and
well, I'm wondering if he rips the mask open and that's a gimmick mask, so he didn't want to wear one of his good ones. You know what I'm saying? Because he keeps pulling at the eye holes.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe to rip it off, rip it some at least. He's got him all. He got his mask all crunched up on his face. Oh, is he going down? Nope, he's coming back up. Yeah, the match don't match the tights and boots, and give him a big chop across the chest. There's a getting in the eye. I think he's digging his eyes again.
Masters was always so funny too, because he'd have his certain design, which he's kind of wearing right now, with the M and the things coming toward it, and then he had to have masks that just look nothing like those. He'd have his signature style, and then something totally different.
I've always seen that one.
He has one that has like a wide mouth with teeth.
I hadn't seen that.
It's baby blue, I think. Yeah, he had some wild ones, and it's just like, did you buy them off a guy? And you're like, I'm a man of 1,000 masks. I can wear whatever I want.
What's he gonna do? Backdrop. Whoa, he took a backdrop. Wow. Slam. Joe's gonna go up for the head. Well, he was. That's not too safe, dude. I don't think I would have went out on the floor. Oh, you got a chair. I can't tell if he's being safe or not. Oh, I don't think that was it?
I think he's being safe but snug.
Yeah, he's definitely being snug with him.
Like, I think he's got his hand over the lip of the chair.
But he's
practically punching him in the face with his hand.
Yeah, there you go.
He's like, I'm not going to split you open, but I'm going to punch you in the side of the head.
Look at Joe dancing.
Mill's selling. I mean, as much as Mill's going to sell.
Yeah, I'm saying this is the most he's probably sold in a long time. Oh, Joe's going to the top.
I wonder if Joe was a little rough with him. Mill's like, all right, I'm going to sell a little bit.
Yep. Oh, there's Joe's knee. Tell me he's not going to get a pin on him. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. He just pinned Mascaras. I know it's 2 out of 3 falls, but still. Wow.
With his finish, middle of the ring. Well, yeah. Quarter of the ring, but whatever.
Well, there started second fall. Third fall, I mean. Third fall. Joe's
lightening up. Mill started selling for him, and Joe started lightening up.
Yeah. Post him. I'm surprised Joe didn't stay on the floor with him. Because he'll get counted out? Holy smokes.
I wouldn't do that, because in All Japan, titles change hands aren't counted out.
Big slam. Boom! Big slam.
It's been about.
He keeps doing that north-south pin cover.
Yeah, the old 69 cover.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, that little fall through the ropes bump, Master Tate, actually looks good. Oh, he just super kicked Joe in the throat. Big chop to the back. Here we go. Joe's going to take a post. Oh, did you see that? No hands. No hands.
Yeah, you thought Harleys were big.
Yeah. That was right. Here comes a chair. Oh, he hit him with a chair. Oh, he just pounded him. Uh-oh. Oh, right in the head. Man, it's getting a little wild. Joe's getting him some right now down there.
You think?
Yeah. There he goes again to the pole. He just left his head on it. You see it? He just kind of sat there with his head on it. Is he going to the crowd? Uh-oh. Oh, he's grabbing a chair. Here we go. It's fixing to get wild.
I remember one night Joe tried to teach me how to hard way, like over the eyebrow.
Uh-huh.
And then in the match, wanted me to hard way him. And I couldn't do it. My hand hurt by the end of it.
Uh-oh. Bam.
I wish I had the exploding seat cushions.
Yeah. Big slam. He just oh, here it comes. Here comes the finish. Yep. Crossbody. Yeah, here it is.
It is a pretty crossbody.
2, 3. Yep, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Joe gets right up. Joe had color. You just couldn't see that good because the quality of this. I'm trying to see. He just roll out the ring and walk off, or oh, he's on his knees. Okay. Well, that's it.
That's it. Yep.
And that went fast.
Oh, that's good. That's fun.
Yeah, I think at the first they were not agreeing with each other on stuff at the first there.
Yeah, I think it's one of those matches where they're like, all right, who's going to be in control? Who's going to be in control? Okay, Joe's going to be in control, and it'll go a lot easier if you'll just let Joe be in control.
Yeah, it was, yeah. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah. It got good there.
Had a finish.
Hey, had a finish. Actually, Massacre sold a lot more than I thought he was going to. Yeah.
No, I don't think he intended to.
I don't think he did at first, because that's why I said they were off. That's why it was. You could tell at the beginning they went on the same page at the beginning. Yeah, and then I think after Joe kind of, I think they what's the word I'm looking for? Agreed to work with each other. I guess the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, no, I think at some point it's just like, all right, cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's what it was too. I think at first I don't think they were, really on the same page, and but they got there. Oh my gosh!
So I'm looking up the IWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Mm-hmm.
I think this may be Mil Mascaras' belt.
It probably is,
because the most recent defense of it
was him.
In 2016.
Yeah, probably. Was it him?
Yes, it's. Yeah. This has all been him.
Yeah, well, it's his belt then. Yeah.
The only person it looks like. Nope. Still all. Yeah. Yep. Totally his belt. This was from the AJPW Super Idol Series Tag 17 at the Oyama Amusement Park Skating Center in Oyama, Japan. Okay. Let's see. It was September 9th, 1981.
September 9th. Okay. It was good. It went faster than I thought it was going to. But what's that?
It's totally Mills' belt. He's the only person who's ever held it.
Oh yeah. Okay. I still, even though it was 2 out of 3 falls, I still was shocked that he put him over, even though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was good. Maybe he put him over this finish too. Wasn't like a fluke something, like Mill missed his crossbody and Joe rolled him up or something. He actually put him over with his finish. So I'm wondering if Baba told him, said, look, put him over with his finish,
I'm trying to find any history on the belt, but I mean, there's not much history where it's like, yeah, this is Mascaras being a mark for himself.
Well, I can see him doing that, and it's kind of good business. Because he over there, he was big time over there.
Here's what happened. So the IWA World Heavyweight Championship was created in 1975, and Mil Mascaras was expected to be its lead figure. Instead, IWA closed in 1977. Mil continued to wear the belt to win and occasionally defend it as an active championship. It's very. Then I like that they put this. It's very unlikely that it will ever change hands. Ernie Ladd claims to have defeated Mil Mascaras upon returning to IWA, but in the same day in other places, Mil Mascaras defeated Grand Marcus and was still champion. See, in early April 1977, Ernie Ladd told in an interview that he had won the IWA title for Mill Massacres in Texas. Ernie Ladd was coming in to defend the title against Bulldog Brower in Winston-Salem, North Carolina on April 23rd, 1977. Ernie Ladd no-showed. Even though Ernie Ladd never defended the title, he was recognized as the IWA heavyweight champion for about 3 weeks.
Okay. So the IWA, that was Eddie Ihorn's promotion that was going nationwide. That was the first in the same. They were the first. They tried to go nationwide promotion. It had a lot of your people that I remember it now. He was the champion. That's right. Because see, they were nationwide, and then Eddie Ihorn pulled out, and then it basically became a local Carolina independent. Now I think when Eddie Ihorn pulled out, I think that's when Massacres left. So he must have took the belt with him. Because when Ihorn pulled out, the money pulled out, and then they went from being a nationwide, promotion, nationwide TV, basically, to a regional Carolina promotion, run opposition against the Crockett's.
I'm looking at some pictures of the belt. It's something.
Yeah, them side plates are crazy, ain't they?
Yeah, it is. It is something. It's not trophy shop enough, I don't think, for it to be on your top belts. But
no, because that time.
It's weird
that time
enough.
Period. Oh, it's definitely in the weird category. Different. But yeah, I didn't even think about that. IWA, I didn't even come across my mind. Yeah, there's a lot of that TV out there. It's really good quality floating around. And if I'm not mistaken, that's what Fez used for a few weeks for his UWA before he got his did his first TV tape. I could use that, and he used some of George Cannon. I want to say, I think he had some of his stuff, opposition stuff, maybe. But
Did the UWA ever have a title?
Fez's UWA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't find any pictures of it. Yeah, because Pez Watley was their champion. Cowboy Parker was their champion. I can't remember who else was. But yeah, they were I remember they were the champions. But I can't find any pictures anywhere.
I mean, do you think they just used Thez's belt? Because he let people use that thing all the time.
I'm thinking they must have. I'm thinking they might have, because you can't find so far on the TV stuff that guys released, nobody has the belts on there. I know their tag thing was a trophy. They didn't have tag belts, they had a tag trophy for their tag team champion.
Well, heck, Lou Thez seems like somebody who wouldn't like tag wrestling.
You know what?
Lou Thez seems like somebody who wouldn't like tag wrestling.
Oh no, that was their main events forever down there. Most of his cards were tag main events. That's one thing he knew, that Tennessee was a tag territory, so he was actually smart about, because he had the Samoans with the Islanders against was the interns there for a while, and then
who was the baby faces in that?
The Islanders.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, they were the babyface tag team. Well, Saul Reingrove was their manager, and Saul had been a heel forever.
I was about to say, Saul was a babyface?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, ain't it?
Did it get over?
Yeah, much as it could, more than you think it would have. And after the interns, I think they left, and then they made Cowboy Parker and the Spoiler, which is Frank Morrell, as the top heel team after the interns left.
Oh, H.W. Morrell.
Yep. Dude, I was going through some stuff, and I was like, man, I ought to pick this match just because it's going to. I found the stumble across this match. Tell me if this match would just be horrible. It's only 5 minutes and 46 seconds. That's probably 5 minutes too long. JT Southern versus Kevin Kelly.
The announcer?
No, Nails.
I know.
When he first started, it looks like it's probably 86ish, maybe 87ish.
You know what?
Gotta be bad.
You know what I need to start? We need to start pulling up for these reviews is matches from Herb Abrams' UWF.
I don't know, man.
Those were all short, and those were all bad.
I know, but I'm gonna try to find some good stuff.
I mean, there was some good stuff, but the finishes were always bad. Because I had a couple of VHSs because I just consumed any kind of wrestling.
Yeah.
And like, I remember one card, 3 of the matches were double countouts, and like one was a double DQ. Nobody ever lost.
You serious?
Dude, is terrible. Because he didn't have a booker who was in control. You know what I mean? So all these old school brothers who didn't want to lose would be like, "How about we do a double disqualification?" He'd be like, "Great idea. Let me do some more coke."
So who was the supposed to be booker?
I don't know. I think
booker?
himself.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Ooh, yeah, that probably wasn't too good.
Oh, wow. Hey, we were talking about UWA being in Mexico and all that.
Yeah.
And you said you thought Mexico was the last stop? Was
the what?
Was the last stop for UWA?
It was totally different.
Oh, so it was a totally different even company.
Yeah, it was.
I thought that you'd said. Tez was involved at one point.
I think he was, but he wasn't. There was already a company before Thez's UWA here.
Okay.
So he might have worked for him, but he never. He didn't. It wasn't his company. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't his company.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, dude, did you ever see the bungee match from Global?
No.
I pulled it up because I was going to do it. It was going to be one of my picks, and it's only like 4 minutes and 26 seconds. For some reason, I never saw it, but I remember hearing about it. I thought they put bungees atop the sportatorium and did it like that. That's what you'd think, wouldn't you?
I mean, I guess.
Just like they're going to have a bungee match.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
No, that's what I thought. I thought that's what it was, but I found it on the internet, on YouTube. They go up on this big crane. It's got a big crane, and it's got a basket, and they're both bungeed, and they're in this little bitty bucket up there. And
like a cherry picker?
Yeah. And I couldn't remember cherry picker. Yeah, I was thinking, yeah. So they're up there, and they're way up there, dude. And they're up there, and the thing is, I can't remember, but yeah, it was weird. It was really weird. And you couldn't see it good because they were up so high. You couldn't see nothing going on. Yeah, I was really disappointed in it. I remember reading about it and everything when it happened. Was it like 93 or whatever? Yeah, I was really disappointed in it. But look it up. The infamous bungee match on YouTube. It's something, I tell you.
Hey, did you hear? I just saw this in something I'm reading. Did you hear Ken Raper passed away?
Yeah, last week. Yeah,
that's
awful.
I
saw that. Yeah,
we made a good bit of fun of him on this podcast, but that is awful.
Yeah, well, everybody dies, man.
Well, and we didn't make fun of him. We just cut some jokes as his last name.
Yeah, which I've never. That's time to change your name. That was definitely the time to change your name. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, buddy. You're gonna be a pro wrestler. A sport where everybody changes their name.
Yeah.
What would you like your professional name to be? Well, I'd like to go by my God-given name. Okay, sir. What's your Christian name? Ken Raper.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
I'm just wondering, when he first did Memphis TV, if they asked him, "What's your name, kid?" He said, "Ken Raper." Oh, that's a great name, just rib him. And they didn't go out there on Memphis TV, it's Ken Raper, and then it stuck. They probably, yeah, it's a great name, man. That's your real name. That's an awesome name. Yeah, just use your real name, I mean, 'cause that's just.
What did we coin him? Ken, unfortunate last name.
Yeah, definitely.
But no, that for real though, that's terrible because he was an enhancement talent forever.
He was what?
He was an enhancement talent with them forever.
Yeah, I went to he was still there in the 90s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I remember seeing him in the 90s when I was watching, and then when we were watching the 80s stuff we were watching, there he is.
I think he's like I want to say like 85ish was the first time I ever saw him. I think it might have been there longer than before then. I don't know, but it's he's been there a long time. Well, but he was local, I saw a match. I want to say it's from I watched an episode of 91 Memphis the other night, and it had, I think, was he on there? I don't think he was on there. Freezer was on there. Him and it was Freezer Thompson, T.D. Steele, and Soul Train Jackson.
Who the heck was Soul Train Jackson?
Wasn't it Soul Train Jackson? Or
you mean Soul Train Jones?
No, it was Gary Jackson. He did the train gimmick, the choo choo little dude. It was Gary Jackson. It was something Train Jackson. It wasn't Soul Train. It wasn't Soul Train. It was Jackson. It was Gary Jackson. Worked. Oh gosh. Doug Gilbert, Tony Anthony, and who was Terrence Garvin. Terry Garvin. And they gave Freezer stuff and didn't give that other guys anything. But it was pretty good.
I sent you that match from like 2 years ago. A Freezer working, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He's in his 60s.
Yeah.
Like 60, 61, something like that.
He's in his like 450, 500s. He was massive.
Yeah.
Still had an amazing punch. Like that's the only thing I could take away from the match. I was like
that match.
I was like his punch is awesome.
Because I got the punch.
And he was doing his best, but like he's out of shape.
Yeah, he should have been in there.
There's a USWA Pro Board thing I just found online, and it says remembering the jobbers, and it just lists them all out. Oh man, there were some good ones.
What was the two brothers you liked?
Oh God, my brain's not working. Hold on, I'm trying to see if they're on the list. No, they didn't list them out. What the heck? God, what were their names? I cannot remember to save the life of me.
I can't either.
Oh Lord. But yeah, no, I love them too. Especially the one with the skullet.
Yeah, the skullet. He had a skullet.
But like this first person listed out Jim Jameson, who tops. Freezer Thompson, T.D. Steele, Reggie B. Fine.
Is he really on that? Because he actually
when he started,
I don't know, man. He actually got a little push. He first started, then they started jobbing him out, and then he kept going back and forth.
Yeah. Well, I mean, same with Brickhouse, because I remember in the '90s, I thought Brickhouse and Reggie were just a couple job guys because they just did jobs on TV.
Yeah,
but they would always like cut a promo and then put somebody over.
Yeah.
But it's Ken Raper, Rough and Ready with Boss Winter, and then dude right below it brings up one of our favorites, Rooster Cogburn.
Oh, he was awesome.
They talk about Jerry Bryant.
That's another one that got Jerry Bryant's another one that got off and on. Would get pushes and
right. Yeah. GC Johnny, I guess he did. Did he do jobs for Memphis?
He did a few shots Memphis TV.
Ripley Prim, I've heard that name.
It's what's his name? Morton out of West Tennessee.
Oh, Johnny, yeah.
Johnny Morton, yeah. It's
brother who gave me the old school side backdrop, and I thought I was going to die. I'm expecting to be launched in the air and try to take the big one, and I get that little side brother one. I'm like, oh God.
Yeah. That's him. Yeah, Johnny Morton.
David Johnson, Robert Reed, who apparently, according to this, he and Ken Raper won the Southern Tag titles at one point.
Who?
Robert Reed and Ken Raper. I'm sure if they did, it was a gimmick, and it was like they got murdered at the next show.
Yeah, it was something to do with an angle. Yeah.
Let's see, David Haskins.
So that's another one that started out job and then
became kind of a deal.
Got a semi-push at the end.
Oh, there's the Keiths, Keith Eric and Keith Roberson.
Oh, they were awesome. I love Keith Eric. Oh my gosh.
Benny Trailer, Jerry Garman.
Oh, there's my boys. That's my tag team.
Eddie Givens.
I think he was a not skinny but a slender. Wasn't he like a slender black guy? Like not skinny but like kind of he had muscles but like toned up thin. He was in shape, I think, wasn't he?
I think you're thinking about David Johnson. Because I remember David Johnson, like, remember he goes out there and he had like this shiny jacket and brand new gear and then just got murdered.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, he had all new stuff. He had that nice jacket there, like just all new gear, and they just ate him alive.
Hey, listen, I gotta look good. I'm making my Memphis TV debut.
Actually, he'd been on a while before then.
Huh?
He'd been on for a while before then.
Okay, well then he was just excited.
He had all new stuff, man. You know, had all new. He didn't look like he was the job guy, but he didn't dress like it that day because he used to just go out there. Just didn't on his back. He had big letters David that day.
Remember I think so. Yeah.
Before that, I think he just had boots and trunks before then, and then that day he had the jacket, the trunks, had the David on the back. He was looking all good, and yeah, it'd been a little while, and then I guess he finally got him some fancy stuff.
Mr. Clyde?
Yeah, that's
it says Mr. Ali Clyde. Bin Khan beside it.
Ali Bin Khan. They used to call him Ollie Bacon. That's what Wolf used to call him, Ollie Bacon. That's Brian Christopher's buddy, Mr. Clyde. Ollie Bin Khan. They call him Ollie Bacon.
Ricky Hayes?
I don't sound familiar.
Trey Keller?
Oh, you know Trey Keller? Trey Keller. I met him in
I wonder if Ricky Hayes is that redneck Rick Hayes or whatever from who used to run Humboldt.
I don't know.
There's an old brother who used to run Humboldt, and he like in the weird days of the NWA, like even before Tharp, he had like the NWA whatever championship down there.
Yeah, it might be. But Trey Keller, yeah, I met him in Spencer. He come work Shelbyville a little bit. He's from Memphis area. He became, you remember Otto Von Keller for Bert? That was him. He passed away, oh gosh, late 2000. They found him like 4 or 5 days after he passed, still sitting in his chair holding his glass of water in his hand. Yeah.
Ron McClarty?
Well, a little story about that. He come work for Bert and was doing TV taping at Coleman Studios in Nashville. And it was Otto Von Keller. He had a valet. I guess they gave her some German name. And Big Bully Douglas against, I can't remember who they were working. But something, all of a sudden, the door flies open and Bert comes screaming, like, where's that little C word? And goes and grabs this girl and starts strangling her. I'm like, what the crap? And they pull him off from her. He's going ballistic. And I'm like, what just happened? You know? And they said, oh, the door, it's, I don't know where, I think the girl, she went out the front door. They shut the door. It's Bert, Keller, Bully Douglas, and Spitshine, ref. And I don't know what, some big powwow happened in there. And you know what come back, who she became?
Who's that?
She became one of Lawler's girlfriends years later.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Bert come right back and busted the dressing room, just cussing her and grabs her by the throat. And it's like, what the? I was like, holy crap. That was my first night working there. I was like, geez, I really want to work here? But I guess it ain't man. I guess it's not man on one violence.
Bert always said he wasn't a man.
Yeah. Okay, who's the other name?
Ron McClarty.
That sounds familiar. I can't place it though.
Well, you'll know this next one. Eron Hatchett.
Oh, Eron.
The best, man. Brian Collins.
Don't ring a bell.
The Shadow. Could have been anybody.
The Shadow, that was the big dude, one that wore the full suit, and they had the 2 matching boots. They said he was he worked with Eddie Marlin. He was one of Eddie Marlin's friends, not post Eddie Marlin wrestling days. So that's all. Yeah.
Tim Sadler.
That name sounds familiar. Can't place it though.
Yellow Jacket.
You know who that was, don't you?
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin Lawler. They said when you slam him on that suit, you could hear the air coming out of the muscles. Yeah, there's a muscle sew down underneath it.
Yeah.
And then like I said, sometimes when you slam him or you take a big bump, sometimes you hear the air coming out of him.
Edric Hines?
Yeah, he was a black feller. Skinny little black guy, from what I can remember. He was in the 90s.
This name. Headbanger Ed.
That does not ring a bell at all. It seemed like it would if I remember. Somebody can remember that.
Headbanger Mosh. Headbanger Thrasher. Headbanger Ed.
That's better than Beaver Cleaver.
Right, that's true. Sean Baxter with his hair.
He wasn't a job guy.
I met him at first.
No, he worked. He was full time. Worked all the shows. Got wins.
He was so tiny.
Nowadays he wouldn't be. But back then, yeah.
I don't know, man. He's the one with all the hair, right? Like big crazy hair. He was really
tall. But he was tall. He was taller than you thought he was.
Kenny and Ricky Hutching?
I've never heard that name.
The Twilight Zone.
Wasn't that the people that the mask gimmicks?
It says Christopher and Williams getting started out.
Okay, now, yeah.
So I'm assuming that's Brian Christopher.
Brian Christopher, Tony Williams. Yeah.
Okay, Tony Williams. Okay.
Yeah, Tony Williams. Yeah. They before they were the new kids, they did jobs as Twilight Zone. Any more?
Pat Hutchinson?
Oh yeah, early 80s.
So this one goes back and forth too. I know this Big Lou Winston.
Yeah.
He was kind of back and forth, but he was never like a go out and get murdered job guy. He was like, I'll go out there and I'll lose job guy.
Yeah.
Let's see. That might be it that they have on there, and they didn't list my guys. Man, I can't remember. Why can't I remember their names? Oh, somebody put Kid Wicked. What? Oh, that was Power Pro days.
I say I was wondering some of those guys are Power Pro because I couldn't remember. Kid Wicked wasn't a job guy. That's Tony Williams.
Yeah, that's all they got.
He got a push as Kid Wicked.
What a weird name. Power Pro was a strange time though. Power Pro was a strange time.
Yeah, I've hardly ever seen any of that. I need to watch some of it, but I probably missed maybe 2 episodes, maybe. Seen a couple clips here and there, but was it any good?
Again, I've only seen a little bit, and some was good and some was not. You know what I mean?
It's like USWA in dying days.
Yeah.
Good and bad. Yeah.
Oh, I guess we need to say what our matches are going to be for next week.
Oh yeah.
If you have one already.
Yeah, I got one.
All right.
Definitely got one.
No, after you, sir.
All right. Mine is going to be, we're going back to Puerto Rico. It's going to be World Wrestling Council. Carlos Colon versus Chicky Star cage match, 1986.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I knew you said something about doing some Chicky Star.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. Mine is Sam Houston Coliseum 1983. Wildfire Tommy Rich versus Kamala the Ugandan Giant.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't realize the Sam Houston Coliseum when I saw the match. It literally just popped up on my recommendations, and I was like 83. So Tommy's starting to get fat, but he's not lazy.
Yeah, he's still working good,
and still probably pretty over.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 83. Yeah.
Yeah. So
he's still on Georgia TV at 83.
And and this is still pretty athletic Kamala.
Well, he's early days Kamala, so he's getting monster pushes everywhere.
Yeah.
So it should be interesting.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to see it. We'll get to see some wildfire. It'll be good times.
Yeah, because 83 he was still on Georgia TV, so he was still really hot.
Maybe we'll see that pretty awful Tommy Rich drop kick.
Oh gosh. Whew. Yeah, that was yeah. Yeah.
It was always the worst, but it always got a huge pop.
Yeah. It was definitely his own. It was unique. Oh me. That's funny. Yeah.
Right, so that sounds awesome for next week, man.
Yeah. We'll roll those. I'm going to do some Chicky Star, and I found that one. It's a short one. It's only 9 minutes and 13 seconds. So
now I had speaking of Chicky Star, and it's not specifically Chicky Star related. I had an interaction on Twitter the other day. I guess somebody had listened to the podcast, but
what? That's the podcast.
yeah, that's shocking enough. A couple people were having a conversation about Chick Donovan, and I got tagged in it. And they said I had never heard about Chick Donovan until I heard Jeremiah Plunkett talking about it.
What?
And my only response is I hate Twitter. Like I like it, but I hate it because there's sometimes fun stuff. So I'll only respond in like GIFs or links or like emojis. So I responded with remember the episode we watched where like Chicky did this like 10-minute strip tease?
Oh yeah.
Got no reaction.
Yeah.
I responded with that. It was great because he's whole 10 minutes he's putting everything into it and nobody cares.
Yeah. That dance he had, yeah. His little strip, he had the whole outfit.
Oh, and he had the face paint on at that point too.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, he had like a little bit of face paint and stuff, and it was like he had a weird conversation with his talking dog that day.
Because remember, he even had the little cufflink gimmicks too. Remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He had the whole gimmick, the bow tie. Yeah, he was. And remember, after that, every time they'd cut his music, remember? Because it took so long the first one there, they'd give him like a couple
He started
seconds
getting over, though.
with us, definitely.
Well, no. Remember, like, we were watching some of them, and the girls were popping for him. But,
Yeah,
but that was at first, and they're like, do the whole gimmick the first time, and they didn't care.
Yeah. No, they didn't. They could care less. Oh, my. That's funny. So, see, they've heard Chick Donovan. They must not. How old was this person? Do you know?
I don't. I'm assuming probably my age, so it makes sense.
Yeah, they're pretty young. Yeah.
Especially outside of the business. Like,
oh, yeah.
No, if you're a Southern wrestler in the business and you haven't heard of Chick Donovan, we got an issue. But
yeah. It's kind of like somebody coming from up north coming from Midwest and didn't know who Bobo Brazil was.
Oh man, yeah, you gave Eddie some crap about that one.
How could you not? Okay, it's not. I'm not bringing up a race thing.
He knew who the Crusher was, though.
Oh yeah, but he didn't. But especially from that area. I mean, not the same state, but that area there, and being black. Just
Yeah, no. He's one of the biggest black stars in the history of the business.
That's what I'm saying. So you would think they would know, but sometimes you think something and it's not. It isn't there. So
Well, I think we did, and probably still do, expect everybody to be kind of nerds on it like we are. But that's the thing. We enjoyed it so much that we wanted to learn about it. I mean, we enjoy it so much that we're doing this podcast that 6 people listen to if we're lucky. But we enjoy talking about it, and this is an excuse.
We actually got more 6 listeners because I get the things on.
We have 8. It's great.
On the because we usually get we usually get anywhere from 8 to 12 on Anchor, but it says that iTunes, we have more people listening on iTunes than we do Anchor. And we get 8 to 12. We average of 8 to 12. It's iTunes, Spotify, then Anchor, and then I can't remember what the other ones were. It's like 1% from each.
Well, you know what
Pod or Podbean or whatever.
You know what the dozens and dozens of Territorial Rasslin Review fans should do?
What's that?
They should go and visit our buddy Scott Teal over at crowbarpress.com.
That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it?
It would be a good idea. I mean, he's been writing wrestling books since 1968. Well, writing about wrestling since 1968.
I was like, hold on. I don't know what
apologies. Apologies. He has been writing about wrestling since 1968.
There you go. I was like,
but he's got over 45 titles under his belt.
Yeah.
So I mean,
because you said 68, popped in my head because his first book was Oli, and I was like,
yeah, no, sorry.
I was be doing a book in 68.
It's funny. I put all these notes down so I could give him we are the worst at giving people plugs. But so I was trying to, had a couple notes to give him a good plug and still screwed it up.
Oh man, that's funny.
But no, very, very accomplished writer, amazing wrestling historian. He should really be the one doing a podcast like this, not us. But he doesn't want to, and we do. So, but no,
he ain't got time to do nothing.
Yeah, that's true. So visit Scott, pick up a book, a DVD, a poster. He's got a few T-shirts on there. Pick up something, man. Scott's the real person with the wrestling history. We kind of vomit out things that we've heard or read one time and think we remember. Scott probably lived it or heard it from the horse's mouth and put it in a book. So hit up our friend Scott at crowbarpress.com. I had that good segue on it and I screwed it up with the date.
Hey, you tried.
I mean, it would be like saying Luthez tried to run a wrestling promotion called the UWA in 1976 in Tennessee.
Who would have thought that would have happened?
Oh, God, these segues are terrible.
It don't matter.
I thought it would be good. I thought I could get to it. But if you want to learn about Luthez's UWA in 1976, well, my boy Quentin right here is the guy to ask because he's learning every day about it and sharing that knowledge with you over on Facebook. Luthez's UWA. Yep.
Go check it out.
All right, that's all the segues I can come up with right now.
Okay, I was like, like and subscribe. That's the wrong one. What are you doing? You like it, right?
Yes, yeah. You like pages on Facebook. You like it.
Okay, there you go. Gotta help me out. I'm old.
You like it, and you can also set it to follow so that whenever there's an update, that'll appear top of your feed.
Notifications? You want to say your Iggies? Did you say your Iggies?
No, your feed.
I thought you said your Iggies.
No, but listen, if we made a wrestle space, that would be your notifications, would be your Iggies.
The Iggy. Yeah, here you go.
There's no money in that. There's no money in that, but that'd be great. Yeah. Oh, let's see if I can come up with something clever. Probably not. Hey Quentin, how do you like your steaks? This is so dumb. Why am I doing this?
And, yeah, I don't know about you, but I haven't. For the record, I have not been smoking any marijuana, so I don't have no excuse. I don't know about you, but I don't have an excuse.
Actually, no, me either.
So we really have no excuse for acting stupid right now.
No.
I like my steaks. Oh, I was like, I forgot what the name of the thing was. I like them medium rare.
I'm glad you just didn't get it raw.
No, I was like, okay, what is it? I forgot the name of it.
Actually, no, I was expecting you to go, well done, and me to stop being friends with you because that's gross. But no.
Oh, you can't. No, you gotta have a little pink in it.
There it is. Yeah, always, baby. Oh, geez. Our buddy Monty. What? I'm not. Nope, not finishing that one. Monty's really going to appreciate this one. WMF Medium Rare over on YouTube. Our buddy Monty Carlo puts out some cult wrestling from 2001, Laverne and Smyrna, Tennessee. We have a cruiserweight four-way that just got put out.
Yeah, he dropped a new one February 1st.
Yeah, I believe it was White Trash, Jared Crow, GQ,
Bad Brad.
Yeah, Bad Brad Blair, your old tag partner. The original Hanging Tough? No?
Whoa.
No. What were y'all?
I cannot remember.
God, I remember like Best of the Best or something weird like that.
Simply the Best. That was me and Chris Gatlin.
Okay. Y'all had t-shirts. I knew that. You were always big about that, having a t-shirt with your tag partner.
I didn't even remember I had a t-shirt.
Did y'all not?
Nope. So we only tagged for like a couple of months.
You and Gatlin did though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that's the shirt I'm thinking of.
Me and Cheatham had shirts, and me and Gatlin had shirts, and me and Dieter had shirts.
We had shirts, obviously.
We had shirts, yeah.
We had your first merch shirt ever, didn't we? Was that Hanging Tough shirt your first merchandise shirt?
Yeah, first gimmick shirt. So yeah, I'll get back to.
And we just ripped off your old Hanging Tough logo for the other shirt.
I designed that though, so it was my design.
But that's what I'm saying. Like our first shirts that we just wore was practically the same shirts you and Dieter wore.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
We didn't start getting creative till we did the Kings of the Strut and the smiley face with a crown and anything else we could find on that website. But anyway, speaking of, go visit Monte Carlo over on YouTube, WMF Medium Rare. Give Monty a like and subscribe. And speaking of that, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Speaking of the WMF, I was on commentary during that match.
Oh, on the cruiserweight? Well, of course, cruiserweight champion. Why would you not be on commentary?
Exactly.
Yeah, so listen to Quentin's sultry voice on commentary, as he calls the action. But like and subscribe over to WMF Medium Rare on YouTube. Like and subscribe our YouTube channel. We really appreciate it. Leave a comment. Tell us what we're doing good, what we're doing bad. We'll read it regardless. If it's funny, we'll read it on the air.
Yeah.
Bury us all you want. If it's funny, we'll read it.
Oh yeah.
Same thing with iTunes. Now we would prefer on like iTunes and stuff like that, you leave us good reviews because that goes to actual advertisers. Not just our buddies that we hope do really well, but actual advertisers who might give us money to do this seriously, but probably not after hearing this. Oh, let me think.
Grass.
Yeah, Indestructible, the Chris Michaels story, available on eatsleepwrestle.com, amazon.com, or preferably, because everything else just gives a cut, find Chris Michaels on social media, hit him up, get a book directly from him. He will autograph it to you, write whatever you want in it. He might even put a social security number in there for you if you want to steal his credit. You don't, but no, hit up.
Sorry, I was going to say a little joke.
What was that? Sorry?
I was going to say a joke. Like, it's kind of like me. I beg somebody to steal my credit, maybe to boost it up some.
Right, yeah. do a couple 100 points worth of improvement.
Yeah.
but yeah, no, help out Chris. Chris is the definition of been everywhere but not got the break he should have. He's wrestled for just about every company, has been in the ring with just about everybody, pretty much in the ring, taught some of the biggest stars in the history of our business, especially in the modern era, how to work in the ring, and he's never got his just due.
Yep.
But he's still plugging along, so pick up Chris's book. It helps him out, and it's a good story. Let's see. NWA All Access over on Fight TV. It's $49.99 for the year. You get 6 pay-per-views. You get early access to NWA Power. You get NWA USA, and you get any other additional content that the NWA puts out. Let's see. And then next week on February 12th in Oak Grove, Kentucky, NWA presents Power Trip live event. They just announced today that Matt Cardona and Trevor Murdoch will go at it for the 10 pounds of gold.
Oh, might be
yeah,
good.
Big match, big reason to go out there. So check that out if you're in the area and able. And I'm looking. I think the only other thing besides, again, please support our stuff is to go over to storefrontier.com/Plunky's Gimmick Table, getting all sorts of new stuff up there. Actually got a design being worked on. I'll wait until it drops before I say what it is. I've already spoken with Quentin off air about it because somebody tried to beat me to the idea, but it's fine. I'm gonna still put out mine. It's going to be done, being worked on by my boy Venitude over on Instagram. Great graphic designer. Can't wait for it to come out.
What's his name?
It's Venitude Art over on Instagram.
I heard you. That's like I couldn't.
His name's Vinay, I believe is how it's pronounced. But his Instagram is Venitude. Amazing graphic designer. Really excited to see what he does with this, paying homage to my mecca of sports entertainment, of professional wrestling.
Fighting Man?
No, but that's also in the works.
I will say, I think I was going to tell you that. I was like, there's some singing in action.
Oh no, there's a shirt in the works for that one too.
Awesome.
I haven't started design work, but I've got the idea and kind of sketching it out, and then I'm going to get to somebody who's an actual artist.
Yeah, gotcha.
But
hey, is going to have a reference to the Chihuahua belt?
God, no. If I could think of a way to do it. No,
just have a shirt with that on it.
No, I was thinking. Never mind. I don't want to say
pictures of that belt.
I could probably hit up Christian Haim because he held that belt for a while. So
we need to find a picture of that belt.
Listen, if I find a picture of that belt, that'll be the one replica I'll buy you.
Oh, the Chihuahua belt.
You open a package, you're expecting the CWA World Title or the Southern Heavyweight Title or the Mid America Title. You're all excited. It's the ATL Chihuahua belt.
Oh man, yeah. See if you find a picture of that, man. That's classic.
Oh, all right.
But go like and subscribe to all these people that we use our YouTube stuff on.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Thanks to Squared Circle Network tonight, and you were the 78888.
Yeah, the 78888.
And then go ahead and subscribe to who we're using next week. Rob D, and yours was.
Hold on.
We'll tell you next week. It's fine with
Classics. That. It's Classics WWC.
Okay, Classics WWC. Yeah, go ahead and like and subscribe to them. Give them some love because we're just reviewing their stuff, man. So
definitely. All right. Well, we went a little. We did good timing last week. I think we were a little longer today, probably. But you got anything to add?
I'm good, man.
All right, if you're done, I'm done. Stick a fork in her. She's done. Jeremiah Plunkett, Quinn Cruiser. Hey, that's me. Thanks for listening. God bless.
Goodbye, everybody.